He mentioned that your dad kind of gave you a little bit of grief about that track. How was it with your parents? Because you guys have never been shy to kind of say how you feel and that attention that comes with all that. What were your parents saying throughout your careers of like especially the lows, the highs? Obviously, everybody's gonna be almost okay with it, right?
Yeah. For me, more so because I think like if you're producing, it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Because you're not
your face
you're
is
not talking,
really
right?
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
saying nothing. I got a gat in my lap, blah blah blah. You're not saying that, right? Your energy is coming through your music.
Yeah.
So for me, just doing what I do, and my parents can speak English like properly,
Yeah.
so they can understand what the fuck I'm saying, So they're like, all right, buddy, what's this? Like you got a shift in the morning, Canadian time, like shut the fuck up and go to sleep. So it's like, yeah, I got it for a long time, bro. And it's like, my parents they're not banking on me to succeed on music, It's not that they're with me for the highs. It's just that I had to prove to them that there's something here,
Yeah, yeah.
bigger than just me just making music.
For sure.
Like there's actually a career in this if you want it to be that, I definitely, bro, I got it hard for sure, man. But my sister, my brother had my support for a long time.
That's dope.
And like my sister's like the backbone of the family, so she held it down all the
Yeah.
time. So shout out to her. But yeah, man, like I got through it and I love it, man. Like I think his parents gave me more support than my parents at that time. They never told me to stop. It was
Yeah.
just about what I'm rapping about.
Well, it's the Indian mentality, right? Priorities, kamaka, that's where you got to set your future and all that. If you're not putting your attention towards that, they don't understand what you're doing, right?
For
so
sure.
Yeah.
it didn't make sense.
But today, I don't think there's a bigger supporter than my dad for me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
That's
because
dope.
now he can relate, right? Now he's seeing that, okay, Punjabi, now he knows if there's something being done wrong with us, he can like, yo, nah, you're not backing down.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to go get this now,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Well,
'Cause
you
now he
guys
can
are
relate
fucking
to it.
in the Punjabi news now and shit,
Yeah,
so you
so-
almost got it, right?
Yeah, so he's got it. He's sitting watching
Yeah.
TV. All right, mera pata, go on live, go do this. Right? It is what it is, dog.
Yo, you got to do a live with your dad one day,
Yeah, I
man.
get
100%. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I wish, man. I wish. Yes, I do.
After your guys' hiatus, especially Malton, Byrd was in the background with the beats, but you came out hard and you were very vocal about how you felt. One of your tracks, Just Remain Humble, though, you kind of went at everybody in that,
Everybody.
Yeah.
Like, what was the mentality behind that? Was there something that sparked that, or
Yo,
were you
I
just
was young,
fed up?
man. Like, yeah, like everything I said in the song,
Uh-huh.
aside from Fateh, man, because I wish I could take that part back.
Yeah.
And I won't say that about any other diss track I've made. Any diss track I've made in my life, I'll stand by it, With Fateh, man, like we were young, you know what I mean? I met Fateh through this guy, and we had a lot of good conversations about taking our careers up together, And me just, I don't know, I can't pinpoint it to what it is, but whatever everybody else that I spoke about that song, bro, like for me, it was like, all right, bro, you know what? I'm probably not gonna make music after this.
Yeah.
Let me just shit on everybody and just, we'll figure out what the
Air
fuck
it out
happened.
one
Right?
time.
Air it out.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not even like I'm airing out personal business. I'm just telling you guys are fucking frauds,
Yeah.
Like all this shit is goofy. Like you have, I'm not gonna mention the name now, but we all know who she is and she's blown up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, bro, if you're that big and you're not standing by what got you there, you're fucking fake. That's
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. If I'm claiming that today, if I'm having a free Juggy shirt on today,
Yeah.
And-
And, shout out to that shirt. I mentioned that right when you walked in,
free
man.
Juggy
Free
now,
Juggy, yeah,
and,
absolutely.
rest in peace to Suj Deep.
Yeah,
That's
man.
the person who got stabbed in
Yeah.
Recently.
Queen Mary.
Uh-huh.
So we'll talk about that in a bit too. But if I'm 10 years from now, if I'm like,
Explain what you mean by, we won't have to mention a name, but like what got you there? Like what do you mean by that? Like with her and getting that success?
I mean, using the whole like brown community to level yourself up,
Yep.
and now
Okay.
where you're here, it just sounds like you're brown and you're being a culture vulture in your own community. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
It may sound dumb, but as an artist, I know exactly what she's doing
Yeah.
and the tactics. She or he, like, I don't want to make it
don't-
about
it
her.
don't
you
matter,
know?
whoever does that.
Anybody, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
forget her. It's like, I don't want
Uh-huh.
to go back 7
Yeah,
years and
yeah,
like,
yeah.
pin, why am I still mad? No,
But
congrats to her,
anybody who tries to take, I get what you're saying now, is like take the success or take the Punjabi community or brown community, get to where you're going and then kind of forget. Is that what you mean?
That's what I mean, right?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
If you're gonna use that, and I can't tell you one example of it because there's many. You know what I mean? So many, right? But if in 10 years from now, bro, let's just say I'm even more booming than I am today, and Juggy's still locked up, I'm gonna speak about it in 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I wish I would. Like I hope I'm that person. I know I'm that person.
Yeah.
But I know these people ain't that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to get too in depth into it, man.
No,
like,
no,
it's,
but, yeah.
I may sound stupid.
For
right
me,
now,
I
but-
kind of wanted to know just the reason behind it. I didn't know if it was just like it was because from the outside, to be completely honest with you, as a fan of the music and all that, I thought it was because they were succeeding and your level of success wasn't there and you were hating.
For
That's
sure.
what I
and,
saw.
And that's that's a good analogy from somebody watching it.
Yeah.
And I don't blame somebody for thinking that, you know? Because if I'm sitting back and watching it, I'm thinking the same thing. Like, yeah, that goes Bonani, and now he's hating on everybody, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a diss track is always going to seem like that. You know what I mean? But remember, there's certain artists that are the same caliber going at each other, dissing each other, but they're still both famous. So Karn and Sidhu. So why are they dissing each other?
Yeah.
It's not because one's more popular than the other.
No,
like they're pretty
there's
much
a
neck and
problem
neck.
there. Yeah.
So they have a problem, you know?
Absolutely.
And that's how I look at it there, but just will never be looked at like that from the public's view because somebody's got 7 million followers and I got an X amount, you know?
I'm glad that you're able to at least stand by your words. You know, a lot of people will say stuff, and then when you ask them the question to their face, it's more like, oh, I was young or whatever. But if you say you stand on your diss track, that's a big thing because that's your music. Those are your words. You can't take back your words once you say them, right?
Yeah.
If you say them out loud, especially on a social platform, once you say them, they're out there type of thing,
Like
right?
I said, in the beginning I did say I'm young. I was young, you know? But that's because Fateh was my only friend out of all those people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he spoke highly of you when he came on too, man.
Yeah.
Both you guys.
We had a good conversation, man. Like we didn't talk for about a year. And after that, like, yo, we had a little personal conversation. Yo, we're straight. Like, anything he needs from me, anything I need from him, I know we got each other, you know?
Yeah.
And by whatever from him, I can't say I can take it back because it's on the internet now. But I think I was young and I was stupid to do what I did.
Yeah.
If I had left him off that diss track and did everything else I did, I'm cool
You're
by
good
it.
with
I'm
it.
not taking shit back. I never will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
No, it was a
But
dope freestyle,
it's
man.
it's not like, yo, it's on-site beef. Yo, it's music, man. Like, let's leave it to that. Let's make music. If you're a rapper, you're a comedian, make a comedy skit about me making fun of me. I'm okay. I'll probably laugh at it myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?